going on, everybody? It's been a long time. A lot of things been going on. Hopefully everybody made it into that 2021 season. Got a lot of new updates. For starters, this is one of them. Start the new year off right. Got a lot of good information coming. I know y'all been wondering what's going on. Where's Strike City at? Well, I got the answers you've been looking for. So stay tuned. Strike City. Jeez. It did not feel like a bass. But it definitely is a bass. Jeez. That's a big one. Might have to get the net. I want him to come off. Maybe not. That's a 5 almost. That might be a 5.
That's a 5 for sure.
Jeez. I threw it up shallow. He took off.
Dude. He's pulling so hard you thought you had a muscle.
I thought I had a catfish. I was like, that's not a bass. Golly.
Dude, nicely done.
Morning dawn. Yeah, I got one.
Told you I
Man.
saw him on the graph, dude.
Jeez. That is that's probably a 5. Let's see. It didn't even hit the ground. It didn't even hit the bottom, rather. It just took off. That is a giant. Look at his belly.
Yeah, look at that stomach on that thing.
Jesus. All right, we'll take it. Definitely take that. It's been a good year. Catching them like this. All right, let's see.
What you got?
Looks like 451.
Nice.
451.
Dude, look at that stomach. That thing's been feeding up big time.
I might put him in the live or get a picture later.
Yeah, go for it.
I just threw it right up in that little area. He took off. And that is how my season ended. It was a very truncated season, you know, because of COVID-19 and everything. But hey, I only fished a few tournaments last year, but the ones that I did fish, for the most part, I cashed checks. And even the 2 or 3 times that I went fun fishing, whether it be Lake Anna or that last clip that you saw from Black Hills out there in pretty much Germantown, Maryland, which is right off of 270. Man, that was a 5 easy, but it was a great year. This year, it's gonna be even better. 2021 is just the sky's the limit. I've been away for a while. Life sometimes, you know, it does that to you. You know, bought a new house, trying to get acclimated to that. Trying to get my daughter squared away with school and the transition to kindergarten, online kindergarten. There's a lot of you parents out there, you know how that goes. Thank God she's transitioned well. She's had a tablet in her hand since she was a baby, so computer schooling was not a hard transition for her. So that was good. I'm very blessed. Yeah, man, so many good things have happened. I know it was a tough year last year for a lot of people. I just had sometimes in life, you know, you gotta take time away. So that's why I salute all the guys, like just right off the top of my head that I can think of that does this consistently. Like say a Beyond the Bounds, A lot of the other guys that put out consistent video. It's hard when you have a life, you got other responsibilities that take priority, whether it be wife, kids, XYZ. It's just extremely hard to maintain that. So salute to those guys. They really do a good job in putting out consistent content. But as for me, I just had to take some time off. Start to invest in my house, get my house, in order. Just start to prepare for the next year. Sometimes you just got to take a step back and not fish so many tournaments and realign yourself. And that's exactly what I planned to do, and I did. And I'm happy I did, because this year I'm ahead of the 8 ball with a lot of things. Tournaments are paid up. Doing a lot of fishing this year, since I didn't do much last year. I only fished like 3 or 4 tournaments last year. So this year, full force, full season. The bass tournaments that I normally fish are on the bass side, the opens, maybe 1 or 2 of those. And I was doing the ABAs and FLW. Well, FLW has transitioned to, as you know, the MLF, Major League Fishing. The Phoenix, the BFLs come to what we all know now. They're Phoenix Bass Fishing League. So I'll be locked in on doing the Phoenix BFLs this year, primarily in the Northeast Division, starting in April. I'm excited about that. First 2 right off the bat is going to be here locally for me in on the Chesapeake Bay, which is probably about an hour or so from my house. So that's a quick little drive, go and come right back. The next 2 are going to be in New York with Champlain and Cayuga. So I'm extremely excited about that. I'm already booked and ready to go, locked and ready to roll for that. I do plan on fishing a couple Shenandoah events. One may be Kerr, which is probably going to be either the 3rd weekend. Actually, no, I take that back. I'm not going to fish that 3rd one. I'm probably going to fish the North Carolina Piedmont. It's either the Piedmont or North Carolina division, the BFL on Kerr, which is probably going to be that 2nd week of March. And then I'm probably going to fish the Shenandoah BFL on Smith Mountain, which is, I think it's the 2nd or 3rd week of April, something like that. So I'm going to use those 2 tournaments to kind of prepare myself as warm-ups to get ready for my own division. I think I'm about 80% sure right now that I'm probably going to shoot down to Santee Cooper. Any of you ever been down to Santee Cooper down in South Carolina? There's some big fish down there, especially in early March. They have a tournament on the 24th of March that I'm thinking about, packing it up and shooting down there and fish that one. So I should have a good 2 or 3 tournaments under my belt before my division takes place. So that's what I plan on doing as far as the FLW stuff is concerned. I also plan on fishing the Bass Open on the James River. Y'all know I'm a big James River person. Grew up in that area. So that's my home river. I know anytime I fish out there, I've got a shot at it. So I'm definitely fishing the Bass Open. That's a big tournament. That's going to be the 2nd week of May, which is prime time again up there. So I'm just excited. Been really blessed. A lot of good things have been happening. The 2nd day of the new year, the Lord blessed me. I was able to purchase a F-150 Lariat, fully loaded, everything, every option that they had available, I have. So I'm blessed to have that. Just one step closer to getting that boat. Work on getting that knocked out before I can get the boat. So yeah, all of that stuff going on. Just a good time. Just a good time right now. Working. I got a lot of stuff going on at work. I'm in a different position at work. So work is extremely challenging now with this position. So that's also a contributing factor to why I had to scale it back from YouTube for a while. But now I'm back. This brand new GoPro 9. I plan on purchasing the DSLR. Hopefully, everything's good to go on my computer. That was another reason why I stopped. My MacBook was giving me problems. So I think I fixed it. So I'm going to try it out and edit in this video and see how it goes. If not, I'm going to have to purchase another one. I didn't want to break down and spend that money. I wanted to get all my fishing gear. So I got about 80-90% of what my fishing gear is going to be for this year. Just ordering some terminal tackle and maybe one more combo. But for the most part, the bulk of the stuff is already paid for, which is a blessing. Different couple changes on the sponsor tip this year. Not going to be sponsored by Kistler anymore. Had a little situation with them with a broken rod, and I didn't like how they handle it. I was in the championship tournament, and I caught a fish, and the rod split in two on a hook set. Luckily, I still landed a fish, got a good Gamakatsu hook in them, but they just didn't handle the situation right. I don't like how they handle it. I send it back. Normally you send the handle back, let them know what happened. They look at it. You pay a small amount, which is basically shipping. They send you another one, especially if you sponsor with them. They pretty much were acting like I broke it in half or something I did. So I didn't like that. So I've definitely good products for the most part. I've only had one break on me. That was just a bad one, but yeah, I didn't like that. I spent too much money with them and supported them for a number of years. So again, I'm not going to be sponsored with them, but I have replaced them with another company that I've been blessed to be introduced to from somebody that I used to fish with all the time. A gentleman by the name of Vog. He was in a few of my videos, and we did a lot of fishing together when he was here. He's going to be transitioning back to this area, so that's a good thing. Missed having him around. But he introduced me to Venom Lures. Him and another guy, Lucas Bogasayan, gentleman that fishes on the Boulder side in the BASS Open tournaments. New Jersey guy. Jersey Shore guy, he introduced me to it, and they make some good products. I've been fishing with them for a couple years using their products, and finally, I reached out to them per my two buddies, and they extended the invitation, and I gladly accept. So, new sponsorship this year, Venom Lures. So I'm excited about them. I use their products all the time. It's definitely gonna serve me well up north with those smallies. So other than that, guys, got some content coming, got some coring videos coming. I know a lot of you guys are still getting into the bass fishing arena. You want to know exactly what's going on, what's some of the things that I use, what's some of the things you need to get ready. Being that this is the early part of the year, I would definitely say you guys that are just getting into the sport, focus on your cold weather gear. Get you a good Gore-Tex suit to secure you, to keep you warm against the cold and rain, and and get you some good headgear, get you some gloves, get you some warm boots, because those first couple tournaments out there in the morning time, it's gonna be cold. Most parts of the country, it's gonna be cold. Even in the South, you think it's not gonna be as cold in Florida. It's been about 34 degrees in the morning, and then it warms up throughout the day to probably about 68. But in the morning, you're gonna want you some good headgear, gloves, face protection, suit, some bibs. So I would focus on that, because if you're not comfortable, you're not going to fish well. You got to have your mind in it. But yeah, stay tuned. A lot of good content coming. Just wanted to put something out there. All is well. Hope you guys have been safe throughout this pandemic. We're gonna have some good videos and good content coming this year. I can't wait. It's been a blessing. And stay tuned. Strike City. More videos to come. Thank you for your support.